It's like that kid. Do you ever see that video on YouTube or that little kid? He's like, all these kids are in line. They're all like doing the dab or whatever.
Oh yeah, like different kind of stuff.
Well, they're all doing basically dabs.
Okay.
And then comes up to like the one white kid, and he just like goes up. He's like, he has no idea like what everyone else is doing.
I haven't seen that. That's awesome.
It's one of my favorite videos on the internet.
I still fucking love it. I know I say that so much. I'm a broken record, but yeah, I do love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the internet, welcome people of the internet.
Speaking of the internet.
The NDK podcast.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. Welcome back as always.
Yeah.
New and old, all are welcome. Well, like, yeah. And my pause is about, we've talked about not being kid appropriate and not fit for work.
Yeah.
That was what my pause was about. I'm just like, well, I don't think little kids should be listening.
Like, I don't think we're that bad, but there's no way I'm going to censor myself so you can listen to it at work. That's not my problem.
No, for sure. But just, I wouldn't put us on out loud in front of kids or at work unless you work by yourself in an office nobody comes into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thanks for being with us.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for joining in and still listening and sticking with us. And as we'll get into it later on in the show, submitting your questions.
Oh, yeah. We appreciate when people submit their questions. It's
Heck yeah.
So much fun to like think about you while it gives us an idea.
Or fun twist, instead of like topics or whatever, if you guys have questions or like an ask, what is that? Oh shit, it just left me.
Ask Jeeves?
Yeah, maybe like an Ask Jeeves, but like an ask for advice, like, you know, that newspaper column. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there. Anyway, you know, you call in with your questions or for advice or whatever. Scenarios, what would you do in this situation? Or am I the assholes? Or shit like that. Like, whatever you want to ask it. It doesn't even have to be like questions for us. It could be like, what would you do? Or, hey, NDK, I need some advice.
Yeah.
That would be fun. That would be fun. So if you have stuff like that you think would be fun for us to go through,
we're totally qualified. Yeah, we're qualified to help.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For most topics.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're the best people I know. So why wouldn't we?
Best people in this room right now.
Well, 100%.
No one's arguing.
No. Yeah, crickets.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well,
so we were downstairs kind of brainstorming on what we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
And I came up with one that you were quite interested to hop on board with.
Yeah, what were you talking about before you like triggered me? I was looking across the room.
You couldn't even hear anything.
You said something and it was like, what the fuck did you just say?
We're less than 5 minutes in and already I'm on the verge of strike one.
Not yet, but
we were talking about sandwiches.
Yeah.
And because who doesn't love a good Sammy? Fucking love a good Sammy. However, I do not like butter on my sandwiches.
Okay.
And I could do without cheese. Like everybody's so all about cheese on their Sammys and I don't care.
Yeah.
I never if I'm at home making a sandwich, I won't put cheese on it. I won't even think to put cheese on it. Yeah. But like if you go to Subway or something like that where it comes with cheese, I'll tell them what cheese to put on.
Really?
But if I'm at home, no, I don't put butter or cheese on my Sammys.
I've got questions.
Yeah.
So, like, are you ever heating up your sandwiches?
No. So I say that tentatively because I always toast the bread.
Yeah.
But not always is the inside hot.
Right. Okay.
So, but yeah, I'm a mayo gal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people do butter, some people do mayo. Like, I know it can be like a hot topic.
I like mayonnaise.
Yeah. But do you do both?
No.
Butter and mayo?
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
No, but so many people do.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm with you. It's a no for me. I'm just saying people do it. I find that there's just, they either do one, the other, or both. And I know like a lot of people that is the
Captain
choices. Like
Obvious.
those are
Yeah.
the only choices. Yeah.
People do
But
tend to do all the options.
I feel like they're pretty staunch in their spot.
Yeah.
Like they don't waver.
Yeah. Yeah, like I guess with mayonnaise,
Like they
you don't
stand
need
on it.
butter. Like butter's kind of there if you got nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't go for it. That's not like a go-to. I put butter on the outside of my grilled cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Like a regular person.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Fucking grilled cheese is awesome.
But yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese is awesome.
So you're okay with cheese on one of those?
Yeah, because it's a grilled cheese. Like that is the sandwich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not something I don't like. It's just something I don't do. I'd never think to do it. It's just not something I ever think about putting on my sandwich, cheese. I don't.
Do you have a toaster oven?
Yes?
Make sandwiches and put it in that sumbitch.
Yeah, well, that's like if you want. See, it's all. I'm not saying I never ever do, but to me, I'll usually have open face, so I don't really think of it as a sandwich.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're even just making like a bush league, like you got some bread, you got some lunch meat, cheese, if you want lettuce, whatever. Never put tomatoes on sandwiches. That's the biggest mistake. That's fucking
now
disgusting.
that's your strike. That's your strike.
Disgusting.
That's your strike. That's amazing.
You want to know how to ruin a sandwich? Any sandwich? Absolutely any sandwich. And a burger, a sandwich, a chicken sandwich.
Tomatoes are
You
awesome.
put a fucking tomato on top of that shit.
Tomatoes
and the
are
tomato
awesome.
just like pisses on everything. It's like, I'm tomato and I'm everywhere. As soon as you bite in it, it just like sprays everywhere. It's like,
pisses on everything.
Yeah, tomato takes over. Tomato needs to take a fucking 5. And my take a 5, just don't come out and play.
It does not.
Fuck tomatoes.
I fucking love tomatoes.
Get out of here.
I love it. Love it. Yep.
See?
Not on every sandwich, but oh my God. One of my favorite sandwiches is tomato and bologna. Like, oh my God. Toasted tomato and bologna sandwich with mayo, salt, and pepper. Oh God, yeah.
Brother, ew.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, that's so good. Tomato doesn't belong on every sandwich, but the sandwiches that they are on, they make it so good. Gross. I love tomatoes. And I'll have tomatoes on the side. Like, I don't even care. Yeah, tomato slices on the side. Hell yeah.
Do you eat one like an apple? Are you that Mennonite?
No, not quite. But oh my God, speaking of that, so my mom grew up on a farm, like deep in Menno country. And she, like growing up, they always put sugar on their tomatoes.
Yeah, they did.
And she was in high school and she went to a friend's place for supper and they put salt and pepper on their tomatoes. And she thought it was just the weirdest thing. And they're like, well, how do you eat your tomatoes? And she's like, with sugar. And they're like, oh, what?
Sick.
Oh, sick. Exactly. There's your brother. Ugh.
Yeah, brother. Ew. Oh, Dana. So anyways.
So I've never done.
If you're white trash enough, you put your sandwiches in the microwave for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And you're like, oh, that'll make it soggy. That'll make it
disgusting.
Soggy. That gets the insides hot. Then you throw that sumbitch in the toaster oven. Pickety bam.
Okay, so 20 seconds is not near long enough. Like for me, it cannot be warm on the outside and cold in the middle. That's fucking disgusting. And it makes me ick because then I think of like food safety things. Like this is everything in the middle. Like
always with the food safety. Everyone with the food safety. Mayonnaise shouldn't be heated up. Mayonnaise shouldn't be. You can do. I've been doing it my whole life, and it's fucking. I made it this far.
No, if I'm heating up my sandwich, the whole thing has to be heated up, or it has to be.
Yeah. So what are you saying? You need 36 seconds, or what? Like, what are you asking for?
I don't even know. Like it.
Oh.
Is it open face? Is it closed? Like
I just have to talk about something really quick. Sorry to interrupt.
All right,
Speaking of microwaving food, I am not ashamed. I will take down the double burger in a bag at the convenience store. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that are in the fridge for who knows how long. And it's 2 burgers. You put those things in the microwave at the convenience store till the bag's about to blow. And then it's so fucking good.
That does not even compute.
Try it.
Nope.
Don't knock it till you try it.
No, I will knock it and I will not try it. That is such a hard pass. That is such a hard pass.
It's so good.
Nope.
Just don't try the super donair. That is not worth it.
Super donair. Oh my God.
Yeah. The next
you
day. You
mean like super diarrhea? Yeah. Like that just sounds like I'm either getting diarrhea or worms.
You're getting both.
Okay. See, that's okay. So I don't understand that kind of shit. So full disclosure, everyone get ready. I don't know if I've said this or not before. I've never been to Taco Bell. Ever.
The fuck out. Strike one for Dana.
I think I'm on 2.
Are you fucking on 2? She's on
You went off on the tomatoes, so I'm probably on 2.
You can be on 2.
I've never.
After the Taco Bell stunt, you're on fucking 2. Taco Bell is one of the best.
I've never been to Taco Bell. I've never eaten it. No. Everybody talks about eating Taco Bell and then having to shit themselves. It's exactly like that fucking Chipotle episode on South Park. And I feel like I'm Kyle or Stan, and I'm just like, so you eat this, but then you shit blood. Like you diarrhea. Like what? I don't get it. I don't understand the appeal of eating something that I full on know is going to make me shit myself. Like people say, oh, you eat Taco Bell, and then there's like a 15-minute window where you need to get home. Dana, so that you can be home to shit yourself.
You're talking shit. And I'm just, you don't even know. You've never done it. You're fucking killing me here. You're fucking killing me here.
I bet I'm killing quite a few people.
It's got to be my favorite fast food restaurant. Taco Bell. Have you ever seen Demolition Man?
It's not ringing a bell.
Well, anyway, everyone that has knows Taco Bell won the fast food wars. You know, in the future, there will only be Taco Bell. For good reason. It's so fucking good. And so, like, ever since I was a kid, I was eating that shit like crazy. I have a Taco Bell t-shirt. I'll wear it next time.
Yeah.
Taco Bell t-shirt. I wanted Taco Bell track pants. Like, it is the best. I used to get the family pack, which is 10 hard or soft tacos. And fucking fries and nachos and cheese, but it doesn't come with drinks. So that's how they get you. But that was me. I would step in and I would eat that shit like fucking no problem. And you're not running to the shitter that day, but you probably will be the next day if you eat 10 fucking soft tacos.
Well, yeah, no. And your reaction is the reaction. Like I've never gotten any other reaction other than the reaction that you've given me.
We should go there sometime.
I have zero, but the thing is it's not something I'm doing. I have literally zero interest in Taco Bell at all.
Why?
I just, again, for all the reasons I just said, and because my mom, we do taco night at home, and my mom makes the best ones, and we do it up so good, and I already have the best, so, and I truly have no desire. Like, I don't care. Like, I guess I like don't even know what I'm missing. Like advent calendars. Like, did you get them when you were a kid?
Yeah, my grandparents used to get me those.
No, never got advent calendars. I don't understand them. And I don't really like chocolate. And it was all waxy and old anyway. So, no.
So you're cool with that.
Again, it's one of those things where I feel like I don't really know what I'm missing, but I also don't care. Yeah, so no, I've never had Taco Bell. It's a hot take, and your reaction is the reaction I always get.
Shit, you
always.
So you'll just never do it?
No, I don't.
Holy fuck.
I don't have any desire to do it, though. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, fair.
Peanut butter strikes fucking tacos. Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Dana.
You cannot carry peanut butter over to this episode. Peanut butter was last episode, fair and square. I'm only on 2. All right.
But I'm putting it on
Everybody
that same
settle
shelf.
down.
It's on the same shelf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When I shelf it,
Yeah.
it's going to be in the same spot.
For sure.
Yeah.
That part for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we can move past it. It's okay. You don't have to talk about.
Let's get back on track to sandwiches.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find some common ground there.
Doubt it though, because I like cheese on mine, but I'm heating mine up. If I'm not heating it up, cheese is kind of not good.
But outside of tomato and bologna, like when I think of favorite sandwiches,
disgusting.
I think move on. I think of sandwiches that I'm not making.
Right.
Like club sandwiches.
Yeah.
Those are that's one of my absolute favorite sandwiches of all time. Club sandwich. Hell yeah. It's my go-to.
Fucking tomatoes on that shit.
Yeah. Which again, yum. Delish. I'm here for it. You know what else I love? A good beef dip.
Oh,
my brother and I.
Those are good. Quiznos
we also like beef dips, so if we find a good one, we'll be like, hey, there's a good beef dip at this place.
Quiznos used to have a good one.
Or if there's a shit beef dip.
Oh, yeah. Avoid those ones.
Yeah, there's been a couple. We've had a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like those. Those are good ones.
And who doesn't like a nice Philly cheesesteak?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. See, we're becoming friends again.
But I'm happy you like grilled cheese.
Yeah. It's not that I don't like cheese. It's like, okay, so I guess a better way to say it is I don't put cheese on cold sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like if I'm making a hot sandwich.
Yeah, you put cheese on it.
There's more chance I'll put cheese on it.
Yeah.
But even then, half the time 75% of the time I won't put cheese on it. But
yeah.
But it's got to be hot, and it's got to be hot all the way through or cold. Like it can't be like we've talked about. It can't be. Or the bread can be hot and toasted, but the meat is still cold. That's fine because those are two separate things that are coming together. They're not being heated together.
Really?
Oh, I feel ill just talking about medium heated things. But also, I get a lot of flack at home because I microwave the shit out of things.
Really?
I'm an over microwaver. Like it needs to be bubbling. It needs to be so hot I can't even touch it because I can't handle things that are halfway cooked. Ugh. That are just lukewarm. Ugh.
Gross, yeah.
It's got to be hotter than the hubs, and I'll, as it's called in our house, nuke the shit out of it.
Fuck.
And I will.
So tell me, my move growing up is you microwave it and then you put it in the toaster oven to finish the deal. Because microwave makes things soggy. Everyone knows that. But if you put it in the toaster oven, you can
we never did that. Never did
you should try that. It's a good move. You put a pizza pocket in the microwave and then you throw it in the toaster oven, crisp her up.
Well, nah, see, I've got an air fryer. I'm one of those.
But
yeah.
Air fryer's a pain in the ass.
No, they're not. They're more a pain in the ass than using two different appliances to make something warm. So you're talking about using a microwave and then using a toaster oven.
Yeah.
Well, you could put a fucking piece of parchment paper in there or fucking aluminum foil.
Still gotta clean that shit when you're done.
Yeah, just crumple it up and put it in the garbage.
And what, you don't clean the bottom of your air fryer out?
If you have the parchment paper in there, any mess or spill is going to go on the parchment paper.
Yeah.
It's not going to go on the bottom of the thing. So the thing will still remain clean.
I guess I come
from... It's like when you do parchment paper on a fucking cookie sheet. You just crumple it up and put it in the garbage.
I come from the days when I was 8 years old. There wasn't air fryers, so I just had to make do. There's toaster ovens and microwaves.
Well, get with the fucking times, as you always tell me. That's the 90s, Nathan.
Yeah.
It's fucking 2025. Get with the times. Jesus. Do you have a favorite Sammy?
Favorite sandwich? Not really. I do love grilled cheese. Mm-hmm. I eat sandwiches all the time, and it's the same shit every time. Not to say it's my favorite, but that's the one I eat.
Do you have a least favorite sandwich? Because that was a question posed. Do you have a least favorite sandwich?
Like a bad roast beef sandwich sucks. You know what I mean?
Oh,
When someone
yeah.
offers up a roast beef sandwich, I'm nervous.
Like when it's shiny and green,
I'm
like
nervous.
fish shiny. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Or when you're chewing through a fucking shoe, fucking leather, fucking garbage roast beef. You know what I mean? When it sucks.
Yep. So the worst sandwich I've ever had is, and usually they're good, like is from a plate of funeral sandwiches.
Oh,
now,
salmon sandwiches
funeral
cut into
Sammys.
quarters. That's a real good salmon sandwich. A good funeral sandwich. Oh, yeah.
Funeral Sammys are usually pretty good.
Funeral mustard.
And funeral mustard.
So good.
Oh, thank God you said. I talk about funeral mustard and
You can buy it.
No.
Yes, you can.
No, I'm not saying no that you can't buy it. My cousin Jeff, shout out Jeff, makes the best funeral mustard.
Okay.
Holy shit.
What's up, Jeff?
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And I feel like if you're not from here, you don't get it. And it's just people don't get how good funeral mustard is. And it changes too. Like it starts off like nice and sweet and delicious and creamy. And then all of a sudden it gets like tangy and hot and horseradishy. Fuck, it's so good. Oh,
it's good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of my favorite sandwiches, a good funeral sandwich. As morbid as that is.
No, funeral Sammys are the fucking best. However, my one grandma's church, they do, in their mix of funeral Sammys, they do Spam and relish. Ugh. And not dill either. So Spam and sweet relish Sammys.
Ugh.
And if you watch the pod, you know I am dill or bust. Like sweet relish, sweet pickles, that's fucking sick. I love dill everything. Hell yeah. Yeah, so it's not even Spam and dill, it's Spam and sweet relish. That's fucking sick. Spam and sweet relish. Barf-o-rama. Like, you look me dead in the eyes and tell me that that's not fucking disgusting.
I'm not feeling it.
No, but other than that, I'm here for almost all Sammys.
Yeah. Well, I went to Ohio one time.
Ohio?
Yeah. We were at Cleveland, actually. And we went to a grilled cheese restaurant. That's what they did. That was their jam called Melt Grilled Cheese. And I know like we have them up here, but it's not the same. It's a different chain.
Yeah.
They're doing it different down there. And it was so cool. They had like blow mold all on the walls and shit, like all the different Christmas and Halloween decorations and you name it. It was all like the bar was just like liquor bottles and blow molds.
Oh, cool.
It was a cool atmosphere.
That is cool.
So yeah, that was like good grilled cheese down there. Speaking of grilled cheese, just wanted to say that. Like I always think of that.
Yeah, some different grilled cheeses. Like I'd never think to do it. And then you see those, like you got to eat here or diners, drive-ins and dives, or you go to like the food truck wagons or whatever.
Yeah.
I butchered that, and they have, there's always like one grilled cheese truck and they've got all different kinds. And you think, oh, I've never even thought of putting that all together. Yep. Those are good. Yeah.
So now because of like places like that, like sometimes I need to get crazy with the leftovers in the fridge.
Yeah.
I'll get some grated cheese. You put some grated cheese on some good bread from like, I go to like the deli and get some good bread. Get some grated cheese, put your leftover chicken on there, more cheese, put some hot sauce on there, put some Frank's on there, and then get some ranch on there, put her on there, butter on the outside, put her on the, pan.
Almost sounds like a fucking
fry
pizza.
It up. Oh, and then you put the cover over top of the pan too to keep all the heat in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, melt the top.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. And then
get that whole convection
your grilled cheese in, you know what I mean? Grilled cheese, you can do so much with that.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
That almost sounds like pizza.
It's fucking good.
Yeah, oh yeah. It sounds good. Like the goodness is not the question.
Oh yeah.
I would turn that into like pizza thing. Like I'd put it on a flatbread.
Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Flatbreads fall apart. Like I hate bruschetta because A, tomatoes.
Bruschetta.
B, flops everywhere. It's all over the fucking plate before it's in your mouth.
So good.
Shit.
Anyway, we need to get to the listener questions.
Yeah, listeners. Thank you for listening to us talk about sandwiches.
You want to keep a tight butthole if we haven't even gotten to the And we're like, oh man, well, we hope we have enough for a half hour. And here we've been talking about Sammy's for almost a full half.
Yeah, everyone else is fast forwarded. Yeah, welcome to this point here.
Yeah, welcome to the next segment of
listener questions. Yeah.
So the first one comes from Kathy, and who recently went on a vacay.
Yeah.
And she went to an all-inclusive, and she decided that really wasn't her thing. It's not her jam because she likes it quiet. She just wants to do her own thing, all that good stuff. So her question is, what kind of vacations do we like? Are we an all-inclusive or an Airbnb? Or I wrote down like a history Europe one.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, I'm a poor, so I don't do many vacations, but I have done those things.
Yeah.
I've done like the all-inclusive, and that's fun because then you don't have to worry about paying for shit.
I love a good all-inclusive.
And if you like to drink, then right on. But you get to a point in those where like day 3 or 4, your body is just so used to their liquor that you don't even get drunk anymore. And then you're just kind of pounding drinks and you're never quite there. But it's still fun to try.
Anytime I go to an all-inclusive, within the first 1 to 2 days usually go like super hard, and then I'll have to spend a day in my room.
Recovering.
Yeah. And we went to, I talked about this last week, or 2 weeks ago, when we went to Dominican. That was like almost 15 years ago. I still get made fun of for the stuff that happened on that trip. Then their jokes are still popping. Mm-hmm.
But I guess what would I prefer at this point? I mean, man, right now today, I want to go to that all-inclusive and get fucking pinned at a beach. But if you ask me in the summertime, some Airbnb somewhere cool would be fun, you know?
Yep. Absolutely.
So yeah, it's a good question.
I'm all in with the all-inclusive, but I understand if you like it quiet, that if you go to one that has like an on-site disco or that's a real party place,
Guitar
then
Hero,
then that's not always the best time.
Yeah.
But I always bring earplugs anyway.
Yeah.
So whatever. But I love me a good all-inclusive. I fucking love to be tan.
Oh shit.
I fucking love to be tan. And I love a good swim up bar. I love to just take it easy, relax, be tan. Love to go on like 1 or 2 excursions, but it eats up too much of my week. Want to relax too. Right. You know, you got to do your excursions kind of early / in the middle. You don't want to do them like on the second day because you're still relaxing, but you don't want to do them at the end because then you feel like you go on an excursion and then you have to leave tomorrow. That fucking sucks.
True.
It does. And an Airbnb is nice. Like I've gone on girls' weekends and shit like that. Yeah. That's always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's always tons of fun. But I would also, like, if I went to Europe, I'd want to do like a historical kind of walk through things because I like all that shit.
Okay.
Like European castles, history, crap like that. Yeah. I'm on board.
I'd try it.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So I guess the answer to your question is all the above.
Sounds like we need a vacation.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. The answer is yes.
The answer is let's do it.
Yeah.
Heck.
Fuck. All right. There's another one.
And then the next one comes from a young lady named Nicole.
All right.
And she wants to know. Yeah. What's up, Nicole?
Yeah.
She wants to know, who is also, might I say, she listens to every single one. Like she's a dedicated listener, subscriber.
Fucking right.
Anyway, she's a young gal and she wants to know what we think about all this new like lingo, like this skippity riz and sigma and simp and all that crap. Yeah. What do we think of it?
Well, I think like a lot of our listeners are of the older generation. They're probably going to have no idea what the fuck we're talking about unless they have kids.
Or grandkids.
Because like even I don't work with anyone that age, so I don't hear that shit. I just hear that it's out there and I've heard of this but like I know what Riz means.
Yeah. Oh,
you know?
yeah.
But I've never actually heard someone drop a skibbity bebop before. I've never experienced that.
Well, my nephew, I think it was around Christmas time, and he was just all about the skippity riz toilet, but he's a kid.
Yeah.
But I just was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we got together not that long ago, and I hit him with a couple phrases.
Yeah.
You mind if I sit here? Oh man, I've got so much riz. And it's like an older adult trying to be like cool.
Come on, Dana.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
Come on, Auntie Dana. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know who you think you are.
So I don't know. Like, I guess it's just, I don't want to sound like that old man, like, oh, these kids these days, right?
Yeah.
Because people used to say that about us. We grew up with Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
you know?
I just feel like this is a Pauly Shore knockoff.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Good luck, watch Encino Man, watch Son-in-Law,
exactly. You could never be better than the We Suck.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll see how your skibbity bebop and Riz holds up.
Yeah.
Kids these days,
Yeah, you bunch of crusters.
Yeah. But that's a full-length movie, though. Like, that's longer than a TikTok, so you're going to have to strap in for that one. But
anything Pauly Shore. Like, In the Army Now, that's such a great movie.
Too,
yeah. Oh. Yeah, like Encino Man, Son-in-Law.
Oh, yeah.
In the Army Now. Great flicks. Recommend highly.
I loved Encino Man growing up. I quote it all the time, and anytime it comes up on my Reels or TikTok, it's the wheezing the jut.
Yes, no, wheezing the jut.
I make sure every one of my friends gets that video. Like,
yeah.
Guess what? You're
got
laughing
it
at
not
this
that
today.
long ago. I got it not that long ago.
It happens, and I'll do it again. There's some that I'll just do again. So if I ever find that kid doing this, I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh my God! The other day, my brother and I ended up sending each other the same South Park clip without knowing it.
Oh, I've got a friend. He knows who he is. He does that to me all the time. He'll send me like something, but it's the video I just sent him.
Well, we had sent it the same thing, like, so it's in our chat. It's 1 and 1.
Yeah, same. Like, it's like, dude, you watched that because I sent it to you, and now you sent it right back.
But we didn't. That's not what happened. Like, we both saw it independently and just sent it to each other.
Yeah, I know this guy.
And then I was like, oh my God, we both sent that to each other.
This guy's good for sending me the same video I just sent him. It's awesome.
Yeah.
At least we have the same sense of humor.
Yeah. It's always nice to know that, there are people out there that share your sense of humor. And even, so for me, even when they don't, because but not everybody out here knows, I have quite the curation of the weirdest shit.
The weirdest shit.
And I inundate some people. I legit torture my friend Steph. And she's like, now my algorithm has changed because of you, and I do not like it.
Because she's near you?
No, because I send her all my weird shit, and I torture her with it.
She's opening it.
And now, she's opening it. Yeah. She's just a glutton for punishment. Yeah. It's like, my shit is so good, it's like a train wreck you can't look away from. And there's a lot of shit of mine I can only send to certain people.
Oh yeah, I have that too.
Yeah, I can't send everything to everybody.
Yeah, not everyone's got the same sense of humor.
So certain people get certain shit.
Oh,
and then some people, I don't respect their boundaries or their wants and wishes, and they just get what I give them.
That's awesome.
And it's hilarious. It's hilarious, like, reading their freak out, because it's coming. And it gives me so much joy, like evil laugh joy, to know that my algorithm is torturing them in the most weird fucky way.
Yeah.
Evil plan laugh.
It's like if your friend leaves their phone behind when they go to the washroom, and you can just start saying weird shit to it, like cock, just. And it starts coming up with...
Or you leave your phone open and your friends text or message on your Facebook or post statuses while you're in the can.
Yeah.
Yep. That's happened. Hub Jen.
Man. Yeah, skibbity bebop, whatever that is. I don't know.
Skippity Riz.
Skippity Riz. Yeah, I don't work with kids that say it.
Yep. No cap.
Yeah, no cap. I don't even know what that means. I think I'm okay not knowing.
Yeah. I feel like it's fun to torture my nephew with it, but I feel like if I'm going to talk and say that shit for real, it'll look like I'm trying too hard.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like our parents trying to connect with us.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Your mom says dinner's ready. No cap.
Yeah.
Boy, your mom's got some Riz in her dinner tonight.
Yeah. Hope you like Riz.
Yeah, exactly.
Full serving of Riz.
Yeah.
Coming your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Just embarrassing yourself.
If I'm gonna connect with a weird ass language like that, it's gonna be a Pauly Shore thing. It's not gonna be this.
Yeah, I've already filled my void with that. Like,
yeah, exactly.
The small part of my brain that has time for stupid shit like that, it's full.
And the Valley Girl era that hung on for a long time.
Oh man, that was awful.
Yeah, it did. And I feel like it's also kind of morphed into different things, but still the same.
Think it's back? Just
never
left.
I don't think it's ever left. I just think it looks different.
Yeah, you're right.
Like it kind of just morphs.
You're right.
Whereas like this kind of shit went away. And now it's back.
You're right.
Like there's always a couple of phrases, but this is like a whole
stupid
language.
Shit like that. Yeah.
And like the Pauly Shore thing was like a whole language.
Yeah. Some dumb shit. Exactly.
Yeah. It's not just like a couple phrases or whatever. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah, it is a whole thing.
Yeah. I just feel like if we got on board, it just looked like I'm trying too hard. Yeah. And like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to connect with the younger generation. Holy shit.
Oh, I can't keep up with them.
Like, I've got younger people in my life who I love so much and just absolutely adore. But as a whole, like, for example, like the second I left high school, couldn't stand high school students. Like, oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, you guys are such dicks. And you know what I mean? Like,
I do.
As soon as you, and everybody knows what I mean. I'm not like saying anything, but as soon as you weren't a high schooler,
same as I was talking before, you drive by, you're like, look at this motherfucker. I'm the coolest motherfucking guy in class. You know what I mean? And then this chick, oh, look at this fucking chick. She thinks he's the hottest shit. You know what I mean? Every generation's got the same fucking douchebag, same shit. That's like all like the teenage movies and shit have those characters because that's a real thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. And everybody knows what I'm talking about. That's now not a teenager.
Yeah.
As soon as you're not a teenager, you can't fucking stand it.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I get it now. I get why they get such a bad rap. Exactly. Oh no, I get it. Especially we were just talking last week about how our generation, like that Woodstock thing.
Yeah.
And that's what our generation does. So no wonder they're over us.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be super keen on us either.
Fuck.
Well, yeah. Mr. Tight Butthole, let's
Whoa, I don't need that.
Thanks.
I don't need that nickname. All right. I mean it is. It is. So it's what it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you to our listeners for those two submissions. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a long night.
Yeah.
We're NDK and After Dark.
After dark.
On a weekday.
On a school night.
On a school night, yeah. It's definitely past my winter bedtime.
For sure.
Oh, I'm so ready to turn a corner on this February/March funk. The February funk and the lousy smarch. Oh, lousy smarch weather.
I hear you.
And like the time change is gonna have happened when
coming up.
Yeah. And I'm ready for it to be sunny again, for it to just breathe new life into me. I'm ready for it. Although I fucking hate rain way more than snow, so I don't look forward to that part. Oh, and the other day it fucking smelled like worms. Ugh.
Really? Already?
I fucking hate it. Oh, the one day. It was mild that one day. And I walked out in the morning and it smelled like worms. And I don't care what anybody says.
It's fucking
Worms
gross.
fucking stink. Oh, I was gagging walking to my car.
Oh,
And then I'm always looking to make sure I don't step on them. Ugh. It's so fucking gross. Worms stink so bad. I hate it. I hate it. And I hate rain over snow. I really do.
they're fucking gross.
Yeah, they're fucking gross. I like to fish. I don't like the worm on the hook.
I just use fake ones. Gary Yamamoto,
Yeah.
Senko worm, best fishing lure out there.
Oh, okay.
Anyone wants to fucking try something different, you're wasting your time. Call it the fish finder.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Anytime. I was on a wicked streak, like a decade of catching a fish every time I went.
Nice.
And then I went up to the French with my uncle, didn't catch shit, broke my streak. But I'm on a new streak now.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I won't be defeated. I already caught fish since then. But
Well, yeah. I'm not into the worm.
yeah, fuck that. Or minnows, you don't need to anymore. This technology's there. Just go to the fucking store, get a pack of 10, you're fucking set for a while.
There you go.
There you go. Fishing tips.
There's the tip.
Fishing tips of the week.
Fishing tip.
Hey, I could give you one every week. I used to wake up Saturday morning, watch the fishing shows.
Really?
Fuck yeah. Love watching fishing shows, going fishing video games. We used to have the real fucking Xbox reel.
I like fishing. Like, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I don't want to get up at the crack of 5 a.m. and go sit in a boat.
I ain't doing that anymore. I've done that. You don't need to do that.
Well, and I just feel like I'd be seasick and tired. And
no,
cold.
It is not. You don't have to do that. If you're hardcore, I get it. Go do that because there's more fishing. All the power to you.
Yeah.
But you don't need to do that. You can go fishing at like sundown.
Yeah. I'm good for that. Sundown. At a good stream or lake or whatever.
Sunset.
I'm good for that.
That's fishing.
But like out on the lake in open water.
In the morning? Nah, I'll sleep in. It's all good. Fish will be there tonight. It's all good.
Yeah. I don't need to catch all of them.
Well, that's fishing tips.
Yeah, fishing tips.
Stick around. There might be more, you know. Anyone want more fishing tips? You know, right in.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, if that's what you want to see, if that's what you want to hear,
and
fucking fishing tips.
I just triggered my brother. My brother's really going to want to be on now. So, hey, brother who wants to be on, if you got some fishing tips, we got a spot right here for you in a microphone. We can give you some fishing tip segments. I have a brother, he used to go fishing all the time. He's the one I went fishing with. He knows some stuff too.
There you go.
And I have an uncle too. Maybe we'll have a fishing talk someday. Hey, stay tuned. I'm getting crazy.
Getting pushed out of this
We're getting crazy. Maybe we're getting crazy. If she gets any more strikes, she's out. We're talking fishing. So thanks everyone for following along. We've now transitioned to a fishing channel.
Yeah, you'll know. You'll know I've hit 3 strikes when there's two dudes and they're talking about fishing.
Fuck. Let's end it here before Dana gets fucking kicked out.
All right, yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
True story. See you later.